all over the city in slow motion, apparently. Good evening, everyone. I realized today that there are situations and thoughts that make you want to not smoke marijuana alone. I had one today where I started thinking about people who are haters and how much I hate them. And then I started thinking about how that made me a hater. And then I got really depressed because I realized that I just kind of hate myself. I also thought of another reason why I shouldn't smoke with my best friend. And that's because we start talking about things that are just highly inappropriate. The other day, were discussing the Special Olympics and hurdles in the Special Olympics, and whether or not people in wheelchairs are allowed to participate. And if so, do they get a ramp? And as the stone conversation, yeah, I said it. As the stone conversation went on, we started thinking, like, are there tricks? Is there hang time points added? Is it actually an advantage to be in a wheelchair in the Special Olympics if you're doing the hurdles? We try not to smoke together anymore. We're worried that maybe someone will walk in on a conversation and not know where that's going. So, I also found out today my grandmother, who's 95, thinks I'm a virgin. I don't know if that makes her naive or me very, very pathetic. But old women have a tendency to get under my skin somehow. For instance, walking down the sidewalk, I don't know if it's like a tic that everybody has at a certain age, or if it's just something that happens with handbags, but it kind of feels like you're walking behind a sailboat that's going into the wind, and there's no way to get around them as they kind of stagger this way, and then they move back, and it's not polite to touch anyone in New York City. Is everybody here from New York City, or do we have out-of-towners? Okay, we have one couple. She raised his hand, so he's the out-of-towner. If you're ever on the subway and you're standing on the platform and it's a really crowded platform and a train rolls in and like every single car this has gotten intense because I'm talking just to you. If every single car is packed, he's full up, everybody. I don't know if you know this, but really. Yes, so if one car is empty out of all of them, don't get on that car. It's not your lucky day, you haven't won the lottery. Anybody that's from New York can relate to this. It is the worst choice you could ever make in your life. I think if anybody could imagine just the worst smell you've ever smelled in your life, somehow the person that's cleared out that car will smell like that smell to you. And the few people that are on there are actually mouth breathers and don't realize that it's horrible. In sticking with the subway, I kind of was almost late tonight, which is hard to imagine because you guys have been here for a while. Congratulations to you, round of applause that I can't do with the microphone. This guy got on the subway and his fly was down, and that takes a lot for me to say because, yeah, I was looking at another guy's crotch. And I know that we all know you can say XYZ or something, but it's not really a good way to notify somebody in public. We don't have a way to notify one another that our fly is down. So I started by kind of just trying to like let them know my hand movement because I'm trying to cross over. There's something. Look down, and it's not going. So I wait again until we make eye contact, and I'll pause for a moment. I love making eye contact with people on the subway. You can always catch somebody doing the one thing they don't want to be caught doing, whether it's picking their nose, and you've caught them, and now you know that they have to put their booger in their pocket. Because nobody picks their nose on the subway if they have a tissue. They're gonna wipe it somewhere. But this guy's fly was down, he wasn't picking his nose. And I started to get a little more aggressive and kind of adjust my pants. Like very obvious, like no normal person just stands pulling their pants up in the middle of the subway. And finally he just shouts at me, he goes, "Why do you keep grabbing your GD crotch and looking at me?" And I was so thrown by the use of G&D that I forgot what was happening. And like, guys, we gotta come up with some sort of sign, like a baseball sign or something, because my fly at that point had been pulled down and hoping that he would think to check his fly. And the conversation that ensued with the officer as they stepped off the train was not one most people would want to try and have. Like, yeah, I was checking out this guy's package, and I didn't want to embarrass him, so I unzipped my pants. Now I'm going to tell you a story. I'm running out of time real quick. Everybody likes acid. We've made it through handicapped people and public exposure. We can talk about acid. The last time I did acid, yes, my friend decided to give everybody, he's right there, that's why I said that, decided to give everybody in a house of 20 people acid. And he did not tell me that he gave me 5 hits of acid, which is a lot. And we were watching a movie called Sunshine, which is a very intense movie with intense music. And there were 4 of us sitting in a dark room watching this intense movie. And my friend jumped up to rush to go to the bathroom, just at the exact perfect moment that the most awful fart scent that could ever hit my face from a different person in the room, which of course made me believe that I crapped my pants. So that was the first time I ever had a bad acid trip, and I did not crap my pants. I did go through 8 rolls of toilet paper that night, making sure that I had not crapped my pants. That's the time I got, guys. Thanks a lot.